Total Drama just came out and I have a lot of things to say. Total Drama Island 2023 just came out like a week ago, and I did plan to react to most of, if not the entire thing on live stream, but I didn't because the Wi-Fi wasn't working in here. So I may or may not have watched the entire thing not on live stream, which was really sad because there was a lot of golden moments where I just screamed my lungs out because something really awesome and poggers happened. But yeah, first of all, my thoughts on the episodes. I liked them all, except for the one where they had to run around the island being chased by raptors and farting every 5 seconds. I'm not a fan of potty jokes, so I don't see the appeal. If you like it, then that's good for you, but I was not a fan of it. Speaking of fart jokes, Ripper got way much more screen time than he should have. He should have been the first one booted. I don't know why Caleb was the first one booted. He had so much potential. He was such a precious baby bean. We love Caleb. But then they decided to keep the fart machine on for 7 episodes? He shouldn't have made it that far. He was only there to get in fights and to fart. He's the new Owen, but mean. I don't like him. And apparently most of the fandom doesn't like him either, which I'm glad. I really liked Julia. At the beginning, she was such a hippie, kind of crystally, flowy person, but then they surprise twist her into the villain, and I still liked her, but she kind of became And I made a fan art of her that I had started before the season came out, but I didn't finish it until after the season came out. And it was of Julia just blushing because she had a crush on Nichelle. And I thought that was gonna kind of be something that they explored more in the series, but they didn't. So now I feel really stupid about posting it, but it was still I still wanted to post it, so I did it anyways. I feel like if Nichelle had been on longer, her and Julia could have become good friends because they're both famous. Well, only one of them is famous according to Nichelle, and Nichelle, she also should have gotten more screen time. I get that they had to cut her out early because she faked all of her stunts, so she wouldn't have been a proper asset to the game. But she had so much that they could do with her, and they just cut her early. I'm really mad that they kept Ripper when all his thing was just wanting to get into fights and to fart. Why would you make him into a character? Scary Girl. We love Scary Girl. She is an icon. My particular favorite scene of her is,
If you're gonna hide a body, clap your hands. If you're gonna hide a body, clap your hands.
Before Julia turned into the surprise twist villain, I thought she was supposed to be the villain, but then they cut her off kind of early, so I was like, oh, okay, so are they just gonna, not have a villain this season? That's a new thing, but okay. But then they made it Julia, so yeah. MK, I also thought was gonna be the villain because of one of the stills that they showed. It ended up being in the episode of the Capture the Skull episode, where I guess she was kind of the villain in that episode if you squint just barely, but For a split second, I thought she shared a voice actress with Courtney from Dead End Paranormal Park, but I looked it up and apparently not. They just sound very similar with their rough, nasally female. MK was definitely a creative character. It's someone that we haven't really seen before on Total Drama. We've seen famous wannabes before with Dakota, but we haven't really seen mischievous, sarcastic, thievy people. I mean, we kind of had Mal with him breaking stuff, but I mean, not really. Z is a himbo, and we love him. Peak character, Z. I wish he could have stayed on longer, because he was so funny, and I love the fact that he kept making up stories about how he lost his leg, even though he was just born without the leg. But, I mean, it's smart to, make up stories about that, because you get more people's interest. And, I mean, it worked. But I wish they would have done more with Axel, because she was booted in the second episode. She, like a lot of the other characters, had a lot of potential, but they just decided to cut her early. And, yeah. She was more mean than she needed to be. Because, I mean, they already had food. You didn't have to force them to eat squirrel. Millie was a female dog. She did not deserve to make it to the final 3. I don't know why she did, but why do you not, pick up on those social cues, my bro? I know I'm, the last person to be saying that as someone who's autistic. What the fuck, man? Shut up! It's not your turn! like I was saying, I should be the last person talking about that as someone who's autistic and has trouble picking up on some social cues, but she does it to like a whole insane degree. And I do think she might be autistic because of her note-taking and just like general personality. But I don't like Millie, so I'm not gonna talk about her anymore. Priya is a precious baby child. We love Priya. She's so cute and innocent and little. We need to protect Priya at all costs. I don't like that she won. I'll get to that later. But she was so cute and little, and we just like, oh, I felt so bad for her when she found the journal and just freaking bawled her eyes out. She did not deserve that. She is such an innocent being. I do feel bad for her because of that, and also the harsh treatment that her parents put her through to be in the next Total Drama. But I mean, like, you don't bungee jump a baby as soon as they jump out of you. That is not a safe thing, as Damien said. Speaking of Damien, I love him. I think he shares the same voice actor as Cameron from Revenge of the Island, but we love him. He's a smart himbo. He's a smart himbo, but we love him. Not much else to say about Damien. Chase and Emma, I'm talking about together as they were kind of a package deal. I did not really like Emma, and I didn't really care for Chase. He was really annoying. His entire personality was wanting to get Emma back, but Emma was just like, no, you cut the brakes on my car. Which, I mean, I don't blame her. I would totally break up with my partner if they cut the brakes on my car. But, like, that was her entire goal of the season. Like, it wasn't even to win. It was just to get back at Caleb. And, I mean, yeah, he's a dick, so I can understand that. But, like, make your personality something else. Wayne is the best. He is a certified himbo, and I love him. He's so supportive, and he's just like willing to throw everything away to hear Raj come out to him, and I really love that. He's very clearly straight, but he was so supportive even when he didn't get 100% confirmation from Raj himself that he was gay, but he was so excited, and he was just, I love Wayne. I love him. I love him. He's amazing. I love him. I saved these two characters to talk about last because, they're amazing. Raj and Bowie, specifically Bowie. I felt that the, like, process of them starting to like each other was a little bit rushed because Raj really did was accidentally fling some substance onto Bowie and then try to clean it off. But I heard that music and I was like, oh. At first, I thought Bowie's love interest was gonna be Caleb because he clearly showed interest in Caleb. But then Raj came out of the picture a few episodes later. I was like, and like I said, Wayne picked up on it immediately and he was all for it. He is their biggest shipper. Raj and Bowie are so cute. And Raj just gets all flustered when he's talking to Bowie and he gets so excited and he got his little autism hands and he's so cute. Raj is also a himbo, but slightly less so. Bowie should have won. He made it to the final two. He should have won. He is literally the king. He's the prom king and queen. That's why I love him. He's gay. That's also why I love him. Oh, Bowie is so cool! When Bowie lost, I let out an audible yell at 1 a.m. because that's when I finished the show. It was like 3 days later, and I finished watching it, and I let out an audible scream because I was so mad that Priya won. I'm glad that she deserves it, but I would have preferred if Bowie had won because Bowie's freaking cool as frick. That's really all I have to say about this season. This season was probably the best in Total Drama history, and I cannot wait I cannot wait to see what they do for Total Drama Rematch. I want to say it's going to be like almost like a sequel to All Stars where they're going to have some of like Pocket 2 and then some of the new cast like fighting to the death. And if they do that, I really hope they don't bring back Sugar because I hate Sugar. She deserves to die. If you worked on Total Drama, specifically this season, you did an amazing job, and you need to know that. You guys, you did such a good job. Thank you guys for watching. I have a link that might be expired to go watch the episodes in English if you want to go watch them in English. I don't know where to find the Italian versions except for on TV, and I don't have cable, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye!